Hello, Phil Cross here. Just stopped for a little natural. We'll head back off on the road. On my way to still I've got about an hour and a quarter to go. And I just thought I'd talk a little bit more about diet. And it's oh, for fuck's sake, Cross, not something else. Things just keep occurring to me that I obviously didn't include in the previous one. But diet. So drinking mainly is what I'm going to speak about here. I don't know how it affects everybody, but certainly me, and certainly a few in the group. So it may or may not cause you a problem. Who knows? But fizzy drinks. So when it comes to things like champagne and those kind of fizzy drinks, that's an absolute fucking no for me now. The bubbles, and it all comes back to that upper sphincter, not having that sphincter on the top of your stomach. If I drink fizz, it's just a fucking nightmare. I sound like an open sewer. Beer, I can drink some lagers, not all, but I think the one I find easiest to drink, although you probably think yourself, what's the fucking point, is the Heineken Zero, so no alcohol Heineken. That tends to be less fizzy than ordinary Heineken. I don't know why, but you know, bearing in mind I'm out on my bike quite a lot anyway. I tend not to drink. Oh, look at this lake. You probably can't see it. I'm going over the top of a lake. Well, that's a reservoir. Sorry. Yes, reservoir. Yeah, I tend not to drink a great deal anyway. But if I am having an alcoholic drink, it will almost certainly be a rosé wine. It's very, you know, it's a laughing point with a number of people I know. But a rosé, because number one, red wine's too acidic. And number two, I find a lot of the white wines to be quite tart. I don't, you know, I'm not a great lover of white wine, to be fair. I will drink it, but I prefer the rosé. I think it's sort of a reasonable. White Zinfandel seems to be the one that I enjoy the most, shall we say. And the thing about it, what you tend to notice more than anything is even with water. Okay, so even with water, you know that sort of feeling you get when you've just done a load of exercise, or it's really hot and you just want to just down a bottle. So back in the day, after a day's work, you get home and you upend a bottle of Bud or whatever and pretty much do the whole bottle you can't do that anymore. Forget that. You can't even do that with water. It just fills you up. It fills up and starts coming up towards your throat so quickly, and if you're trapping air between each glug, it is properly fucking uncomfortable. And the burping you do, it actually feels like you're going to be sick. It's crazy. So try and avoid that upending glug, trying to slake it first, because it's not going to work for you. Yeah, a bit like back to the good, the bad, the ugly. Tuco, when he realises that Clint Eastwood knows where the gold is. Don't drink, it'll make yourself sick. And just touching his lips with the water. You just have to take it easy. So yeah, that's drinking in your diet. Fizz is a big fucking no-no. Sorry to be the bearer, but you kind of get used to your new way. You know, as much as most of the stuff I've been speaking about, it appears to be quite negative. You do start to get used to it, and you do start to adapt your behaviours around it, i.e. you don't go out with your mates anymore because it's all about food. Yeah, I'm joking. You just have to make sure that if somebody wants extra chips, not to order them because they can have yours. Okay, that's that. I'll just get around this bend and I'll say ta-da.